Hi, Tracy McGilchrist, Tracy Sews here today. I'm going to teach you some tricks on large applique. So I have been taking these Mola motifs for a client and putting them on curtains. And I have a few helpful tips for larger motifs. So for these, I have a bunch of them. Aren't they beautiful? They're from Panama. And these are the smaller ones. So an applique is really just a patch. You're making a patch and you are putting it on. But these are much larger scale patches. And I tried to leave, this one had bias tape across the bottom, and I tried to leave some of the important details in, but they're just absolutely gorgeous. And you want your work to look really, really nice. So what can happen is they can tend to, if it's too large, start to sag in the middle. So for these smaller ones, which this one's pretty big, for these smaller ones, I took little pieces of stitch witchery and put them all around and then pressed them on so that they won't come apart. But I have some larger ones, like really big ones. Here's one. So these are from Africa. And then I have this one on the floor. Like that takes up the whole carpet. So that's what I'm gonna give you the tips today for. So the first thing I did was pulled out the curtain really, really taut, and then I pinned it to the rug. And I pinned it so that it was along one of the straight lines of the rug so that I know that it's straight of grain. And then I made it really taut on there. Then the next thing I did was I went around and took my ruler and made sure that it was almost even. It doesn't have to be perfectly even because some of these aren't perfectly squared. Since they're handmade, they've got a nice human touch. So I went around and measured the best I can, but you can kind of see right along here where it's not exactly straight, nor along here. Then the second thing I will do, which I haven't done yet, is roll it back. I'll roll it back and then I will spray adhesive in spots. Now I want to be really careful not to get this all over that curtain because it is permanent, it will stay. But instead of using a product called Wonder Under, which I would have to use like 6 yards of it to get it all over this whole piece, and I don't have enough stitch witchery to tack it down, and I don't want to put stitches all over it and tack it down there either. The spray basting adhesive really helps. Now it's expensive, but a can goes a long way, and there's many kinds. They're all good. You just don't want to get it on the outside, and you would never want to spray the piece and then try to get it centered because it would keep sticking. I did that once. It would keep sticking all over. You would want to peel back just the corners, spray, then peel back and go along and spray a little bit as you go and mat it down. And then I will still pen all the way around the whole thing, and then I'll put it through my machine, and I know that it will come out just as beautiful as the others. So that's it, Tracy McGilchrist, large scale applique. I have a studio located in Dayton, Ohio, Rosewood Art Center. I mostly do alterations, but I also teach. I'm on the Arts Council. I have a YouTube channel. I'm on Instagram if you want to see some of the things I made. I just recently made a whole bunch of beautiful surrealist fascinators to sell. They're going to be on my Tracy Sewing Studio Facebook page. First up, first grab, first person to comment that says they want some. That's the first people that are going to get them because I only made 10 of them this year. So some have cicadas and flowers, and some have monarch butterflies, and then there's one spider. So there's always going to be that person that wants the spider, so I made one spider. So you can follow me all those places and subscribe if you would like to get more tips. Most of them are pretty short. And say hi, let me know, what do you make? What do you like to make? What do you want to learn to make? This isn't a real tutorial. These are just tips. honestly, I don't have time to do long videos. If that was my job, that's what I do, but I mostly do alterations for people, and that's how I have so much information. So that's it. Tracy McGuffresh, you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.